Hi, my name is Michael Jones, and I'm a certification officer in the WGU Licensure office. Thank you for viewing our presentation, Pursuing Teacher Licensure. Where do we start? Let's begin by talking about accreditation and program approval. WGU is regionally accredited by the NWCCU, and WGU's teacher preparation programs are nationally accredited by CAPE and AQUEP. WGU's teacher preparation programs are approved to lead to licensure by the Utah State Board of Education. Why is this important? Most states require applicants for teacher licensure who completed an out-of-state teacher preparation program to meet one or more of those same standards. WGU refers to licensure by virtue of completion of a teacher preparation program that meets one or more of these standards as the direct pathway to licensure. A few states require out-of-state program graduates to license through reciprocity. For WGU program graduates, reciprocity means that you must first obtain a Utah teaching license prior to applying for licensure in your intended state. You can find information about the requirements for completion of your teacher preparation program and information about the requirements for certification in your licensure state by going to the Teacher Licensure homepage and selecting your licensure state's table of contents. Now, that link will be included in the presentation notes that you'll receive at the end of this seminar session, so don't worry about trying to write it all down now. There are several important articles that you should review in your licensure state's table of contents. The certification requirements and available licenses article should list all requirements for certification in your state or territory. In some instances, not all requirements for certification are met by completion of your WGU teacher preparation program. If there are any in your licensure state, this is where you'll find them. Your certification and exam requirements article will list the certification to which your program will lead and list what exams are required for completion of your program and for certification in your licensure state. The certification application information and instructions article contains step-by-step instructions on how and when to apply for certification in your state or territory. You must meet various program requirements dictated by WGU's accreditations and state program approvals in order to complete your WGU teacher preparation program. Please bear in mind that since it would usually entail violating the standards of our accreditation and approvals, WGU is very seldom able to make any exceptions to the teacher preparation program requirements. Program requirements include things like passing a basic skills exam, passing a content exam, completing specific field experiences, and passing a performance assessment. You must also meet specific licensure requirements in order to qualify for certification in your designated licensure state. Licensure requirements include things such as passing a basic skills exam, passing a content exam, completing field experiences, passing a pedagogy exam or teacher performance assessment, completing an approved teacher preparation program, completing a CPR or first aid training program, or completing coursework in multicultural studies. Now, let's talk about what you should do from cohort acceptance to your application for certification. If licensing through reciprocity, be sure to obtain your Utah State Board of Education background clearance as soon as possible. This can take at least 4 months. And make sure that the USBE has recorded your content exam scores. WGU doesn't submit your exam scores to the USBE, and ETS only sends them if you register to take the exam in Utah or select the USBE as an official score recipient when you register. Review your licensure state's application information and instructions article in the licensure handbook. Make sure that all relevant exam scores have been recorded by WGU. Please remember that although pedagogy exams aren't required for graduation, WGU must have your scores before the licensure office can complete your licensure recommendation. Work with your mentor to start preparing your graduation application and licensure application documents. After graduation, follow your step-by-step licensure instructions in your licensure state's application information and instructions handbook article. If required for your licensure state, request a recommendation for licensure, and please allow 1 to 3 business days for recommendation requests to be processed. One caution, please apply for certification as soon as possible after graduation. States can and do change licensure requirements over time, and the best way to avoid being found deficient due to changing state requirements is to apply for licensure promptly after you graduate. Thank you for viewing this presentation, and please remember that you can contact the WGU Licensure Office by emailing licensure@wgu.edu.